seaside destinations, one place exerts an irresistible attraction for us Brits more than anywhere else on the planet.
The stunning shores of the Mediterranean boast a fantastic climate, captivating culture and rich history.
With 28,000 miles of coastline, this sea in the middle of the land connects Europe, Africa and Asia, and is the destination for a third of the world's international tourists.
There's so much more to the Med than just holidays. It's a place people love to call home, and why wouldn't you, with views like that? It is amazing as you come up through the house, it just sort of opens up and up and up. Whoa, look at that. On this journey, I'll also sample the Mediterranean lifestyle in a bid to understand the magnetic draw of this place.
And meet the expats and locals enjoying life in some truly amazing homes by the Med.
Oh, look at that. That is magnificent, isn't it?
This week I'm heading to Italy's beguiling Amalfi coast, where spectacular cliff-top homes hide secret escapes.
And where does this wonderful kind of path lead to?
Well, that's actually to a beach.
You have your own pebbly beach.
Regal palaces watch over ancient seaside towns, and enchanting family hideaways enjoy remarkable views.
That is stunning.
This is a part of the Med that takes everything to extremes.
The mountains don't peter out, they crash straight into the sea. The lemon groves are stacked seemingly to the sun. The towns and villages, a riot of colour, a coastline of incredible beauty and gripping drama.
Its rocky shoreline and azure waters are quintessentially Mediterranean and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Famed it may be, but the Costiera Amalfitana only runs for about 40 miles, along the southern side of the Sorrentine Peninsula, up to Vietri sul Mare.
I'm arriving into the most photographed and well-known of all the towns along this stretch of coast, Positano.
This astonishing place has enthralled visitors for hundreds of years, but really exploded into popularity in the mid-20th century. It's like the whole Amalfi coast in microcosm, a precipitous town plan that's frankly absurd, totally impractical and utterly delightful. A place to revel in the food and spirit of Italy, as well as the scenery.
I feel like I should give a health warning here, because if you suffer from vertigo, I would avert your eyes now. Because when you look up, this place looks like it is going to tumble down on top of you. Every square inch of space is taken up by gravity-defying buildings. It's not built on some quaintly rolling hills. Positano is big, it is bold, and it is clinging to a cliff face.
It's all really rather wonderful, and of course, that attracts the crowds. But one of the beauties of this coastline is you don't have to wander too far to escape from the throng and get a perspective on the Amalfi coast that's purely personal. From Positano, I'm heading 10 miles east to the town that gave its name to this shoreline, Amalfi. And from the coastal road, I'm descending ancient steps that give little clue to the standalone, avant-garde abode below. Standing as proud as a peacock on the steep hillside, Villa Santa Maria is no traditional Amalfi holiday home. Designed in the mid 1950s by renowned Neapolitan architect Carlo Cocchia, it's a lone wolf, a vision of modernity and sleek design amongst its more traditional neighbours. The people lucky enough to have this as a weekend bolt hole are John Amendola and his partner Catherine Bradfield. There are a lot of steps around here, aren't there?
Yeah, it keeps us really fit.
Yeah. It must do. I mean, that's what, a couple of hundred steps up to the road?
Yeah, 200 steps from the road.
So every time you go, pop out anywhere, forget something in the
You
car,
go to gym.
you go 400 steps up and down. I mean, this is a beautiful spot, isn't it?
Thank
Absolutely
you.
stunning.
Yeah, we love it.
You're from England, aren't you?
Yes, I'm English.
And you're local?
Yeah, well, half local, because my mother is English, so
Okay.
Half Italian, half
half English.
And how did you end up here?
So basically, I studied French and Italian at university, and I kind of ended up back here. I obviously fell in love with Italy and an Italian.
Italian.
And, then, and you've always lived here?
Yes, since I was born. So
Really?
Yeah.
Your whole life on the
Yeah.
Amalfi coast? Fantastic. Nice spot to be brought up. Architect John and his family bought the house in 1999. It had fallen into ruin after being badly neglected, but a site like this, sitting over mysterious caves and a private pebbly beach, made it a ripe target for restoration. The garden's lovely, isn't it? It's really verdant and lush. Inside, the main living space is dominated by those dramatic views, framed by a 7-metre-long corner window. Like the exterior, the lines are clean and the overall feeling is one of light and space. So this is one of the only modernist, truly kind of modernist buildings on the...
Yes, you can find some modern building, but not so many modern villa.
It's quite California in a way, isn't it? That early international style modernism.
Yeah, the architect was influenced also from Frank Lloyd Wright.
And then this lovely use of texture. This stone wall is brilliant, you know, when you...
This is what was original.
That was there?
Yeah, from 1954. So.
It's very nice. What's the history of the house?
It was abandoned for 30 years. And
30 years?
Yeah.
What, so they built it and just left it?
Yeah, they lived here for 10 years and then they abandoned.
Right, it wasn't the steps that they just got bored with the steps. No, it wasn't the... No. It was just, I can't be bothered to go down there. The 2-year restoration project was clearly sympathetic to Carlo Cocchia's original design. Well, shall we go and look around?
Sure.
Absolutely.
Go on then, lead the way. The furniture is a clever nod to the home's design credentials, with pieces by Corbusier and Mies van der Rohe taking centre stage. But elsewhere in the 7-bedroom villa, there's signs of Amalfi's ancient maritime connections, as Middle Eastern and Oriental items add colour. It's a cleverly curated mix. This arch is quite interesting in a modern house.
Yeah, a little bit of Amalfi Coast.
Upstairs, all the bedrooms face the sea, and there's an embarrassment of riches when it comes to views. There are no less than 9 terraces, and some aren't for the faint-hearted. It's a sheer drop straight down to the sea.
Yep, and there's also a massive cave under where you're standing too,
Right
just
here?
to make you feel really safe.
Yeah, great. Is that safe?
It's been there a long time.
Maybe. Well, okay, see you. Where does this wonderful kind of path lead to?
Well, that's actually to a beach on the other side.
Pebble
A pebble beach.
Have your own pebbly beach.
Yes, it's not open to the public.
So in the middle of August, when it's crazy,
Yeah.
you can go down and have your own sort of
No
space.
sunbeds, no umbrellas.
It is fantastic though, and these wonderful villas stacked along the seashore. This one over here is pretty amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, this is actually a really quite well-known villa because Sophia Loren used to own the villa, so that was her villa.
Wow.
Yeah.
So the glitterati.
Yeah, we had great neighbours.
Film stars and private beaches are all well and good, but for me it's the romantic location that makes this home truly magical. I mean, it is so gravity defying. You know, you look, I just constantly blows me away. You know, every
Yeah.
time you go, oh my God,
Very
there's a house
dramatic.
there. How did they get it there?
Yeah, it's very dramatic.
Absolutely beautiful.
This quixotic modern marvel has been the perfect start to my Amalfi adventure. But as I continue my journey, I'll be visiting a more traditional home with its own outrageous flourishes.
Whoa, is that a pool down there?
Yeah, it's a spa.
It's the spa.
Yeah.
Of course it's the spa.
And develop a taste for the best of the zest.
I'm not sure I quite got all the flavour. I think I might have to have a little bit more. Yeah. Grazie mille, grazie mille.
I'm on Italy's legendary Amalfi coast. So far, I've seen a wonderful modernist villa that stands out from the Amalfi crowds. Now I'm heading 6 miles west to the ancient fishing village of Priano. There's something more traditional, but with a modish twist. This is Villa Farida. It's a spectacular splash of colour in a sea of whitewashed homes. A blushing beauty of a house and the 17th century seat of an ancient noble family called the Fuscos. Its restoration was a romance in the form of bricks and mortar, about love for a man and an exquisite building. It's all down to current owner and namesake Farida Fava.
Ah, buongiorno, Frida.
Buongiorno.
Hello.
Born in Ethiopia to an Italian father, Farida lived all over the world before settling in this idyllic spot.
So, Frida, what brought you here to the Amalfi Coast?
Well, I used to live in London, so my sister and a girlfriend of mine, she was here on holiday. So it was mid of August, and they said, you know, instead of staying in London by yourself, why don't you come over? You know, you can spend a few days together. So I met my husband, the man that was supposed to come to be my husband then, right? This was 23 years ago.
So it was love that brought you or kept you here?
That's right.
2 decades and 2 children later, Farida was looking for a project outside her husband's family hotel business. She found this architectural gem, and that meant amore all over again.
So what condition was the house in when you first saw it?
It was just falling apart completely because, you know, it was abandoned for a lot of years. And we just saw the house and we thought, oh, this is beautiful.
And so began a 2.5-year project to give this beautiful home the kiss of life. Whilst respecting its magnificent heritage, Farida has transformed it into a luxurious and seriously stylish 21st century retreat. Complete with spa and infinity pool looking tantalizingly out to sea.
Tell me about this wonderful red. What was the thinking?
We decided this color and we didn't really ask the permission to do it, you know, because we thought it was red before, you know, was slightly red. And we had to do it overnight because you see, you know, otherwise you have, you know, cars, they can't pass by. So in the morning, you know, when the Priano people, you know, they wake up, you know, seeing this house red. And we've been called straight away from the city hall saying, that's not possible in Priano because in Priano everything has to be white. So old people from here, they were all saying, no, it's true, it was always red, this house. So, because they're all residents, they're here for generations.
Inside, there are equally audacious splashes of colour. High-vaulted ceilings showcase bold pieces of furniture. As classic and contemporary collide in a sophisticated fusion of fun and formality. Every room in this home's 4 floors has been remodelled to the highest standards, including its state-of-the-art stainless steel kitchen.
This is the dining room with a professional kitchen.
Lovely.
Here we have beautiful dinners with friends and family.
Is this stone?
Yeah, that's right.
That is a
This is
That's a
professional.
full-on kitchen.
Yeah, I love cooking it
Yeah,
for my
yeah.
friends, so sometimes...
I really like the style of it. It's kind of that really modern look.
Yeah.
And then this, what is that? Whoa. Is that a pool down there?
Yeah, it's a spa.
It's the spa. Of course it's the spa. Of course, through a 1.5 metre square piece of glass in the floor.
Farida's house certainly doesn't lack ambition. Framed by elegant frescoes, her glittering mosaic hydro massage pool adds a touch of luxury. And it's bathed in natural light drawn in through the cleverly placed glazing.
I'm going to walk on it. I like this.
Be careful.
A little bit nerve-wracking. It's always a bit nerve-wracking. It's really sort of typical of sort of southern Italy, isn't it? These sort of shapes in the
Yeah,
ceilings.
sure. For antique buildings, it's quite common.
Beautiful. And tell me about the patterns. Were these here, these frescoes?
This is a peacock, you know. This is my favorite bird, you know. And it reminds me when I was small, when I was in Ethiopia, because I had my childhood there.
And you had peacocks.
Yeah, I remember I had in the garden. So
Lovely. Fantastic. So you've got little bits of yourself in the house when you redid it. This is lovely, this cactus garden. I've not seen that before. I think that's a wonderful idea.
I think it's beautiful to have the green inside in the house, you know, instead of having outside as normally is.
Apparently it's good for the soul to have plants, you know, good for the spirit, good
Yeah,
for your
that's right.
kind of well-being to have plants living inside your house. And to look out through that and then across the infinity pool through the glass balustrade to the sea. That's
right.
That's pretty amazing.
The home's 5 immaculate guest suites bedecked in rainbow hues almost threaten to upstage those heart-stopping views. But on this coastline, that's asking the impossible.
Oh, wow. What a view. Absolutely amazing. That's sensational, isn't it? When the sun's out, that is absolutely beautiful. I love the way it's framed by this arch.
Yeah, it's so beautiful.
And just to look out and see the lemons and the boats and the beautiful blue sea, it is very special.
Yeah, I think is really what, you know, someone would like to see, you know, when it comes in this area, you know, to see lemons, see these colors, you know, it's very typical.
This is what it's about. This is what you fell in love with all those years ago.
That's right.
Well, I think it's a beautiful realisation, and I think you've done a great job. Yeah. Wonderful, wonderful. Really beautiful spot.
This is the sort of place where you could linger all day. But I'm heading back to the colourful chaos that is the town of Amalfi. Five million tourists visit this coastline every year, and some days it can feel like they're all here, in this pretty town. This popular spot was once a maritime superpower, an incredibly prosperous trading post. Tragically, most of its ancient buildings were destroyed in a catastrophic earthquake and tsunami in 1343. The 10th century Cathedral of Sant'Andrea, with its distinctive bell tower and elaborate facade, is one of the town's few surviving architectural relics. But one centuries-old industry has prospered. The terraced slopes of the surrounding valleys are jam-packed with the queen of citrus, the Amalfi lemon.
How many hectares do you have here?
About 13 hectares.
13.
I'm meeting a man whose family has been growing this prized fruit for centuries. And that's probably why Salvatore Aceto's whole life seems to centre on them.
When our baby don't stay good. We cook with the lemon zest. Spaghetti, garlic, prazzoli, extravagant olive oil, and the lemon zest. We use, when I cut a damage, I don't know the use of alcohol, I use lemon juice. When against the headache, we peel a lemon and we put in coffee espresso. We reburn and we restart. We go back at work. We use for 1,000 use. The lemon is multi uses.
Yeah. So why is Amalfi so good for growing lemons? What's special about it?
It's in particular the technique of growing, because it's sustainable agriculture. We use the stone walls, and the life of Amalfi lemon normally is longer. We have a lemon tree about 700 years old, 600 years old. As many things gives
These
quality.
incredible
Yes, because
lemons.
we are leader all around the world. Is one of the best lemons.
As well as farming fruit, Salvatore has diversified. He hosts tours for the many visitors to the region. And of course, when life gives you lemons, you can always make limoncello.
So this is a family recipe?
Yes, it's very easy. We have just 4 ingredients:
Okay.
alcohol, water, sugar, and lemon zest. We peel the lemon. Now I will show you. It's important that you try to peel just the yellow.
Yes, not the white.
Not the white, because it's a little bit bitter. We have 1 liter of alcohol.
Yes.
This is the lemon zest. We keep the lemon zest inside at home for 10-15 days. And on the other side, we boil the water.
So this is boiled water.
Yes. We put the sugar inside.
It's quite a lot of sugar, isn't it? I suppose you can taste it as sweet.
And after, when it's ready, after 10 days, we filter, we put inside.
There's the colour, isn't it? That's the...
Little bit green, depend the color of the skin.
So that can't be drunk now for a couple of days.
Yes.
Do you have any that you've made before?
Yes, you try. Now you.
Well, let's have some.
Yeah.
Okay. Smells good.
Salute, paciendan. 100 years more of good life to you, paciendan.
Thank you. This is really good, Chandler. That's really nice. I'm not sure I quite got all the flavour. I think I might have to have a little bit more, just to really understand the complexities.
I can imagine.
Yeah. Grazie mille.
This taste of Amalfi nectar has set me up perfectly for the next part of my tour of one of the world's most renowned shorelines. As I visit a house that revels in sheer spectacle.
That has to be one of the best views on the Amalfi coast.
And a piece of remarkable architecture upstaged by its world-class setting.
It probably has to be the best located music space anywhere on Earth.
I'm living the dolce vita on the glorious Amalfi coast. And I'm heading 1,200 feet up into the hills to the medieval town of Ravello. Its fairy tale cobbled streets and shady gardens offer a slow pace of life that seduced everyone from Virginia Woolf to D.H. Lawrence and Richard Wagner. But I'm not here for the roll call of famous names or even the stupendous views. As a lover and student of architecture, there's a controversial building here that I simply have to see. Creating more noise than the world-class musicians that play here, it's Ravello's striking auditorium.
It was designed by the Brazilian architect Oscar Niemeyer. He was actually 100 when he sketched the designs out for this building. He's known as the king of the curve. And for him, architecture is really all about form.
In a stellar career spanning over 70 years, Niemeyer designed everything from cathedrals to museums all around the world. His auditorium isn't universally loved. For many who live here, it's a concrete utilitarian monument that has no place amongst the town's medieval buildings.
But whatever you feel about this building, I think it's very hard to deny that it probably has to be the best sited, the best located music space anywhere on Earth.
Bringing this remarkable building to life today is renowned classical pianist Luca Manella.
That was amazing. Thank you so much. What's it like playing in this building, perched on this mountainside, overlooking the Amalfi coast?
Oh, Ravello is a wonderful place where to perform and where to stay. You are inspired by nature.
And it was nature that provided the inspiration for this extraordinary structure too. Designed to reflect the sinuous profile of a wave, its curvaceous vaulted roof gives it a dynamic, energetic appearance. And giant windows take in the marvelous surroundings.
It is quite amazing to have a building of this scale and by an internationally renowned architect in such a small town.
Yes, Oscar Niemeyer had a wonderful idea, but the strange thing, I have to say, that Oscar Niemeyer was never here in Ravello.
Right.
He was just drawing an idea, and then his idea became
This building.
Yes.
Well, I mean, whatever you think of the architecture, it's certainly an extraordinary location, isn't it? I mean, an amazing place to play and to look out down the coast.
It's a good place, and you are really very inspired.
It's a unique place to play.
Yes, wonderful place.
Ravello really is a breathtaking spot, and I'm prolonging the pleasure because my next house is also in this charming town. Yet again on this soaring coast, I'm taking a steep stairway to a heavenly home. A misty mountain hop from the centre of Ravello, this impressive three-storey villa hugs the hillside. Its stone arches and terrace are typical of the Amalfi coast, and large first and second floor balconies take in the stunning bay of Salerno. This hillside retreat has been in Paula Amirelli's family for half a century, and she and her English partner John love to escape here.
Hello, Paula.
Hi.
Hello, John. Lovely to meet you.
Thank you.
What a lovely spot. Such a beautiful view down the coast.
Visit this home, and there's only one place to start a tour.
That is stunning. That has to be one of the best views on the Amalfi coast.
Yeah. Here is very quiet, and my parents bought the house because they find a place where there was nobody, and nobody want to come.
It was just perfect for Paula's parents, just somewhere away from the city. It was like a refuge, you know.
When Paula's parents first visited, there was no road to this house. Just those grueling steps to a simple home in the middle of a lemon grove. It has evolved over the last 50 years, but the rustic feel remains. The bedrooms are on what's called the ground floor, which is actually at the top of the house. And who wouldn't have sweet dreams with this to wake up to?
And how did it develop?
It was only one floor, and after it grew down.
I love that. Most places start on the ground floor and grow up.
Yeah.
But on Amalfi, no. We start at the top and we grow down.
You follow the hill.
You follow the hill. Everything's following the hill.
From the outside, it's hard to imagine the lower 2 floors weren't part of the house when it was first built.
This is a lovely original 70s staircase, isn't it?
As the family grew, Paula's parents added a kitchen and this spacious living dining room, using timber cladding made from rovere, a type of Italian oak, to define and divide the space. While the arches and beautiful local geometric floor tiles are timeless, there's no mistaking when this room was originally styled.
There's a real authentic 70s feel to this house, isn't there? The staircase, the timber work, the furniture.
Yeah, it was about the last years of 70, and my mother decided in which way the space will be divided.
Yeah, so she sort of designed it. She was an architect?
No, she wasn't an architect. She was an English teacher.
But she had very clear ideas about how things should be, and like connecting these two pillars.
It becomes almost like a screen to make this a corridor and then walk. It makes this more of a room and identifies it.
I love the authentic interiors, but the real draw of this house is as clear as the shimmering crystal waters it overlooks. Its location is simply perfect. And it's no surprise that John and Paula, who are largely UK and Naples based, retreat here whenever they can.
Where we are, this location is still very, very tranquil, and it is a refuge. When we come down from the road, once we go through the door, it's pretty silent. You don't hear much.
The fact you've got roof terrace, balcony, this terrace, that terrace, gardens. I mean, there's so much outside space. I think it's amazing. I think your parents did well.
They chose well.
They chose very well.
All this sea air has given me an appetite, and when you're peckish, the Amalfi coast is the perfect place to be. My next stop is in the town of Maiori, where I have a rendezvous with an Englishman who loves this foodie heaven so much he now calls it home.
Now, I've been told to come here, down to the harbour, and to wait in this beautiful spot. Well, apparently, to wait for my supper. Hello.
Hello.
Are you Andy?
I am.
I'm Charlie. What are we doing here?
I show you.
Okay.
What Andy has is a new concept to me. Meals on 3 wheels.
So what do you do here?
We do sashimi,
Yeah?
tempura, fish and chips.
What, in there?
In there. Do you want to go and open
Can you
it?
actually make decent food in there?
I am the best chef in here.
That's some claim. Should we go and see what it does?
Come on then.
Alongside his Italian business partner Alfonso, Brixton-born Andy Reid is taking on the locals at La Gastronomia Italiana. And his innovative 3-wheel van is a wonder of engineering and ingenuity.
I'm going to get in.
Okay.
So that's it, ready for business?
We are.
The business hall. You're clearly English.
I am, yes.
And what do you do?
I'm a chef. Alfonso the barman. We used to work together many years ago in Positano. And Alfonso had an idea, and he asked me. And we make a very good team.
Okay, an Englishman cooking fish and chips for the Italians on the Amalfi Coast.
Absolutely. I like to bring a bit of English to Italy.
To Italy?
Yes. And the locals love it.
Sun's going down.
Yes.
Let's get cooking.
Okay, let's go.
Right. It's certainly a sea change for Andy. He met his Italian wife in Ipswich and they moved to Amalfi 13 years ago. Now he's gone from head chef at a 5-star hotel to this 3-wheel pocket-sized marvel.
First, we open the beer.
Yep.
And we open another beer.
Right.
One for you, one for me. Cheers.
That's the bit, we just drink beer. This is my kind of cooking.
Then, we have to taste to see if the beer's okay first.
Beer's okay.
Okay. Now, into the tempura. Okay. The best results with tempura is with beer.
Really?
Yes.
So you do it in a tempura batter rather than a more traditional heavy...
Yes. This is very light and crispy. Right, pop the fish into the batter.
I like that.
Okay. Now you just gently sink it in.
You enjoying it?
Absolutely wonderful. The best thing I've ever done.
Really?
Yes.
I love the ambition.
Yes.
I love the invention. I love the bravery.
You have to be barking mad sometimes.
Yeah.
But if you don't try things, you never know where you're going to end. Okay. Fish is ready.
Fish is ready.
Chips are ready. Bit of salt. Chips. Fish. Chips. Fish. There you go, Charlie.
Fish and
chips. Italian style.
Italian style. All we can do now is wait for some hungry locals. And as night falls, the verdict is in. What do you make of it? Good?
Wonderful.
A hand, that's a happy hand. And I finish my travels along this majestic coast at a palace that really is fit for a prince.
And I call this place an oasis in the modern world.
An oasis in a modern world.
Yes.
Wonderful. I'm on the final leg of my Italian trip exploring the Amalfi Coast. Right now, I'm in Maiori with the newest street food vendor on the block. The 3-wheel brainchild of Brixton-born chef Andy and Italian mixologist Alfonso. Right, so just let me get this straight, guys. Okay, that's a wasabi margarita with chopsticks and sashimi in Italy, made by an Italian and an Englishman. Yes. How many of these did you drink before you came up with this idea? I think it's genius, but it's slightly unusual.
Yes.
Unusual, definitely. The locals, though, seem pretty keen.
Buonasera.
Benvenuti. Grazie. Ha passato in bocca.
Grazie. Sashimi. Sashimi. Salute. Buon appetito.
Grazie.
They seem to like it. They seem to like the fish and chips.
They do.
So, what do you make of it? Good?
Thumbs up. Sashimi.
Wonderful.
Look at the hand. That's a happy hand.
Thank you very much.
Well, I have to admit, despite my initial doubts, Andy and Alfonso could actually be onto something. 3-wheeling to success. Ciao.
Grazie.
Ciao. Ciao.
Grazie, grazie.
For the final leg of my Italian job, I'm travelling just beyond the Amalfi Coast to Santa Maria di Castellabate to keep a royal appointment. This historic seaside town has a genteel feel, boasting all the beauty of Amalfi without the crowds.
Here, medieval structures watch over golden sands and the pace of life slows to echo the strolling locals, enjoying their passeggiata. The town is dominated by one property, the majestic Palazzo Belmonte. Step through the lush gardens where kings once walked, emerge into the stone-walled courtyard, and you can't help feel the hand of history upon you. This is a palace not just in name, it's home to a real prince, Principe Angelo di Belmonte.
Good morning to you. And I say buongiorno.
Buongiorno. Are you your Principe de Belmonte?
Yes, I am.
Very nice to meet you. I'm Charlie. It's lovely
Nice
to
to meet you.
What a beautiful building.
Ah, I'm pleased that you like it.
It's extraordinary. I mean, it's enormous, right? You've got the central courtyard here, and then you've got a bit off the side.
It's about 4,000 square meter.
Well, right. That's big.
Yes, but it's also big headaches.
The prince's Spanish ancestors arrived in Italy in the 10th century. His family built this palazzo in the 17th century. It was actually a huge hunting lodge, and the palace and surrounding estate has played host to Spanish and Italian royalty.
So you came here a lot as a boy?
Yes. When I stayed here as a young boy,
yes,
I never felt to be alone. It's not to say you're full of history, it's full of something.
Because your family has been here so long, you have a sort of spiritual connection to this place.
Exactly.
After working as a stockbroker in Milan, Switzerland and New York, the prince returned to his birthright and in the mid-80s decided to convert part of the estate into a luxury hotel.
And when you made that decision to transform it from your home into a...
In the 80s.
Yeah, to a more of a hotel where people could come and stay, was that a big decision for you? Was that a big job?
It was enormous, not big. Enormous job. Slow work, very difficult.
The 50 suites have been refurbished with impeccable taste, luxuriously furnished with carefully placed antiques and beautiful terracotta tiles.
I like the essential things, but beautiful must be.
So you really poured your love and your heart and your soul into this restoration?
I think everybody who loves a place has to put into what they do. And I call this place an oasis in the modern world.
An oasis in a modern world.
Yes.
Wonderful.
The prince has his own private apartments in the East Wing, but also enjoys spending time in a rather more modest home on this sprawling estate. Tucked away in a romantic wooded location is a building once used in the family's wine and olive oil production. This former store is now an ultra-stylish but relaxing retreat.
This is this small kitchen.
I like the way you've got that lovely path that runs straight in through this door, and then the kitchen table, the veg can come straight in onto the table. It's quite kind of theatrical, I like that. Very nice. You feel the kind of the weight of the building above you, but it makes you very grounded.
The bedrooms also have a real sense of space and local style.
Lovely vaulting, big vaulted ceilings. Was this where originally the crops would have been stored and then you lived above?
Exactly.
But it's nice and cool in here, isn't it? Really cool, and very thick walls. Look at that. Did you have to make any new openings?
Yes, but it had hard work.
Yeah, say that again.
In the lounge, the vaulted ceiling has been clad in local timber, and alongside the open fire, it's perfect for those colder winter nights.
And then you come from the dark into the light, into this view. It's fantastic, isn't it? It's a beautiful, calm, peaceful place, isn't it?
Yes, and it's serenity. It's eternity here.
Love it. Absolutely love it.
This stylish estate encapsulates the sheer elegance and history of this amazing part of the Med. It's been the perfect place to end my Italian adventure. And like generations of travellers, I've found that this small but perfectly formed coastline really can steal your heart. In many ways, the Amalfi coast is ludicrous. The traffic, the driving, the parking, everywhere you go steps. I mean, just going to the shops is a test of endurance. And quite how they build houses on these precipitous hills, well, I'll never really know. But, and it is a big but, it is breathtakingly beautiful. Bay after bay, bend after bend, reveals relentlessly stunning views and arresting architecture. Now, it may be a victim of its own success, but despite the insanity and the impracticality of it all, I, for one, will be back. I suspect, along with millions of others. Next time, I'm on the historic island of Malta, where ancient townhouses transport you into the past. Modern homes are masterpieces of design, and massive mansions are ripe for exploring. Wow, that's amazing. It just goes on and on. I mean, it's like a whole other world up here.